Speleology Sunday, mites and tites. Stalactites versus stalagmites.
Stalactites and stalagmites, they're the most basic speleothem that people learn about. And if you've already been on a cave tour here, or really at any cave, they've probably already told you how to tell the difference. So what happens is water is dripping down from the ceiling. Calcium carbonate dissolved in water, and when that water degasses, it leaves behind calcite. And as the water drips, if it still has enough in it, it builds up a stalagmite below.
A soda straw is a type of stalactite, and in fact, most stalactites start out as a soda straw. Water flows through the center of this hollow tube of calcium carbonate, slowly getting longer as the mineral precipitates from that water. So on top are the stalactites, and then when the water drips on the floor, it builds up these stalagmites.
There are a few different ways to remember it. Stalactites, they're the ones that stick tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites, they're the ones that might trip you. They come up from the ground. And when they form together, we call them a column.
If you are writing or reading the words, stalactite has a C in it for ceiling, and stalagmite has a G in it for ground. So let's say you're a detective and you find a picture and you can't tell if it's upside down or right side up. You can still tell the difference between the stalactites and stalagmites because they have different shapes.
So the stalactites are very pointy. The stalagmites are rounded on the top.
You see, as the water drips from the ceiling, gravity pulls it down. But when it hits the bottom, it has time to spread out. So the stalactites do tend to end up getting pointy, whereas the stalagmites can be rounded or flat. Of course, they are all shaped differently. No two are the same, kind of like a fingerprint, because it depends on a lot of different factors, like the chemistry of the water and the properties of the air within the cave. In fact, not only is the growth rate not constant, sometimes it can be redissolved. Sometimes the soda straws can be small, but the stalagmites below much bigger. Here in Nome, Missouri, we just had some brutal winter, just like millions of Americans. And you might have noticed a lot of icicles and ice mites. And you'll notice those icicles are pointy, just like a stalactite. And the ice mites, well, they're flat or rounded on top, just like the stalagmites. Thank you for learning with us today. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel and subscribe to get a new video every week. And maybe you have something you want to learn about. Go ahead and leave a question in the comments and I'll try to answer it or find an expert who can. Bluff Dwellers Cave is open 7 days a week year-round, so come and see us.